Oh
That was
my
intense.
goodness. What the actual F just happened, dude? Here we freaking go, guys. If there's one thing I know for sure, it's that this show needs to be binge watched.
You will continue to kill criminals whose names are broadcast. Outside of that, you're free to use the death note however you wish. That's the only condition. If everything happens as Light Yagami planned, this should help save Misa.
Wow, this is the new Kira.
Do as I say and you'll get what you want. In the end, it works out well for both of us. I suppose for someone in your position, you'd call this good business.
I want to see his face.
Mr. Yagami, are you alright? There's no reason for you to keep doing this to yourself.
It's been over a month since Kira started killing criminals again. And as far as I'm concerned, that's all the proof I need to be sure that my son isn't Kira.
Yeah, let them out.
So then all that's left is for you to be sure. One way or another, when I get out of here, it will be with my son.
What a father.
Chief can be pretty stubborn. Light, how are you feeling right now?
I'm okay. Ryuzaki, I know that in the time I've been in prison, no new criminals have died. However, that suggests to me that Kira must be someone who's intimately familiar with my situation. And if
No,
that's
Light. The reason criminals have stopped dying is because you are Kira.
No,
Whoa.
I'm not Kira. How many times do I have to say it?
Look at the look in his eyes.
If Light were Kira, he'd know that I was bluffing, so why is he getting so upset? He honestly seems clueless.
This is just cruel. I don't care if he is a suspect. Light still has a right to know that criminals are being killed again.
They're still doing this to her? It's been a month.
Are you okay? You seem tired.
Is that supposed to be funny? How are you expecting me to look after being tied up and questioned for this many days?
That's intense.
Please just let me go. I want to see Light.
This poor girl.
Light.
I'm not sure how much more of this the three of them can take.
Ryuzaki, you have no reason to keep Light locked up anymore. Do the right thing and let him go. Then we can get the chief out too. Criminals are still being killed, even though Misa and Light haven't had access to any of that information. We know that much already, so what are you waiting for?
Not true. All we really know at this point is that Amane harbors an unnaturally strong devotion for Light Yagami.
That she does.
With all due respect, from where I'm standing, it's starting to look like you're only doing this because you don't want to admit that you were wrong about Light.
No,
Yes, I figured you'd say that.
that's
Okay,
not it.
Fine, but we do know that Kira killed Lind L. Taylor and those FBI agents, right? If Kira could kill while under surveillance and without access to information, there would have been no need. If they didn't pose a threat to him, then why would he bother killing them? Kira doesn't kill without good reason. I've heard you say so yourself on more than one occasion.
Oh, I see. If he was able to kill under these circumstances, then he wouldn't have been concerned about those FBI agents in the first place.
It's already been 50 days. There's no point to this anymore.
Dang, it's even longer than I thought.
Ryuzaki, it's time to start looking for the real Kira.
He just can't freaking prove it. That's the only problem here.
It's kind of impossible to prove at this point.
Yes, I understand.
Mr. Yagami, would you be willing to come to headquarters just once? I'd like to discuss my thoughts with you, but it must be done in person. However, above all else, I need to talk to you as Light's father.
Alright, I'll come.
Interesting. What is he gonna say?
I don't know, but Mr. Yagami looks terrible. I feel so bad for him.
Oh, he's explaining everything that he knows and feels to his father. Of course, we're not hearing the conversation because they want to keep us looking like that.
What the heck? I need to know what was said.
Honestly, all this time I never pictured you as an old man, Mr. Stalker.
I am not your stalker. I'm a detective with the NPA.
I remember now. You told me I was being arrested for being the second Kira. You mean that was for real?
She does remember something then.
They remember everything besides the Shinigami and the Death Note.
Okay.
Misa.
The reunion?
Dad, tell me, what's all this about?
He's your dad? Oh my god, I totally called your dad a stalker, said he was old and all kinds of other rude stuff. Pleased to meet you. My name's Misa Amane. I'm Light's girlfriend and I'd like to...
Chief. Let's go. Get in the car.
He's taking them home.
He looked pissed.
I was starting to think I'd never get out of there, but it feels good to finally be cleared.
No, I am afraid you two are being taken to your execution.
What?
Oh!
I wanted to be the one to escort you to the
No!
execution site. It was secretly built in an underground facility not far from here.
Execution?
For what?
What do you mean for what?
They didn't.
Elle is convinced that you are Kira and that Misa Amane is the second.
They didn't prove
He
it.
is convinced that the only way we can prevent the murders is to execute the two of you.
I don't understand. The killings have already stopped.
No, they never stopped.
That's not what he told me, so he was lying?
L was trying to get a confession out of you, Light. He would have said anything, but at this point that's not the problem. It's political now. You see, L's suggestion that the killings would stop if you two were eliminated was unanimously accepted by top officials in the UN and the Japanese government.
This can't be real.
They want Kira to disappear. No trial, no publicity.
But that's completely insane!
That's
Please,
nuts.
Dad, I'm not Kira!
This is your own son you're talking about!
L made this decision, not me, and his word is absolute. Over the years, he's tackled the most difficult cases, solving all of them. He's never been wrong.
You trust L more than you trust me, your own son?
Well, he is right, but it won't stop the killings.
L went so far as to stake his life on this theory. If the killings don't stop, then he too will be executed.
Oh!
What could he be thinking? I know that given the material evidence, this might seem like the only logical solution, but he's making a mistake. How could L come to this conclusion? Something's not right here. It's not like L at all.
How do they get out of the situation?
The Shinigami might kill L.
The L I know would rely on hard evidence. He has to have the truth. Is he really planning to end it like this?
All right, we're almost there.
Holy crap.
This episode escalated so quickly.
Why did you bring us out to the middle of nowhere? What is this?
This will do. Looks like there's nobody around to see us out here. I decided it would be better for us if I brought you here instead of the execution site.
Oh, so they can run away.
Listen to me. I'm going to kill you here
No.
and then kill myself.
No!
What? What are you talking about, Dad?
You'd kill your only son for L? If you do this, you're no different than Kira.
I am nothing like Kira. I am bound by my responsibilities as a parent and as chief of the NPA.
Dad, come on, she's right. If we die here, the truth will never be revealed. Please, Dad, you have to let us escape.
Too late.
It's crazy that I don't want Light to die right now.
I'll be the one to do it.
Oh my goodness.
Please stop, Dad. I'm not Kira. If I die here, Kira wins.
Amane, I'm going to die here with my son. I have no reason to kill you. It's only a matter of time before the police locate this car. Then they'll transport you to the original site and execute you there.
No way.
Holy crap.
My son, I'll see you in hell.
Oh
That was
my
intense.
goodness. What the actual F just happened, dude? Oh my god, this episode was freaking nuts.
What in the world is going on? I can't believe his father was like that.
He's doing the right thing, but he's not being a good father, right? Oh, he was bluffing the entire time.
Why?
Used a blank.
Oh, thank goodness.
What did he expect to happen?
What's going on? I don't understand.
Please forgive me, you two. I know that was hard on you, but it was the only way I could get you out of prison. You must understand. I only agreed to do this because I believe in your innocence, Light. Were you watching, Ryuzaki? I did exactly as you said, and as you can see, I'm still alive.
Yes, it was a convincing performance.
If Amane were the second Kira, who only needs to see a person's face to kill them, there is no doubt she would have killed you before you had the chance to fire your weapon.
Oh.
That's clever.
Also, if Light was in fact Kira, the Kira I know wouldn't hesitate to kill even
Interesting.
his own father to save himself. With Light in particular, I cannot rule out that he may have seen through our act at some point. As we agreed, I will end their confinement immediately.
This is nuts.
Amane will remain under surveillance until Kira is apprehended.
Hey, not there! You still suspect me?
If I were you, I wouldn't complain. You get to go back to your normal life. If you're innocent, the surveillance shouldn't be a threat to you.
This is incredible.
My heart is still racing from everything that happened.
As for your part in this agreement, Light,
You and I will be together 24/7 until we've brought Kira to justice.
Oh, friends forever.
This is totally gonna backfire on Light.
We'll catch Kira together.
What a freaking episode, dude. My heart almost stopped.
Are you sure this is necessary, Ryuzaki?
This is as difficult for me as it is for you.
So is this what you meant by being together 24 hours a day with him?
That's too
Looking
much.
at you, I never would have guessed. Are you on that side of the fence, Ryuzaki? If you're with him 24/7, then how are we supposed to go on dates together?
Oh, you can still go on dates, but it'll have to be the three of us.
Are you telling me we have to kiss in front of you and stuff?
I'm
That's
not telling you
gross.
to do anything, but yes, I suppose I would be watching.
That's funny.
Listen, Misa, that's enough. The police have already established that it was you who sent those tapes. They have every right to keep you in prison.
How could you even say that, Light? In case you forgot, I'm your girlfriend. Don't you trust your own soulmate?
What do you mean soulmate? You're the one who said you fell in love with me at first sight, Misa.
Oh.
Telling her
You
off.
told me if you didn't have feelings for me. You took advantage of me.
Oh no. no, her Shinigami's gonna be pissed.
About this love at first sight. It happened in Aoyama on May 22nd, didn't it? Why did you choose that day to go to Aoyama? And do you remember what you wore?
Oh,
I just happened to go there.
my God.
I don't remember how I felt, and I don't even know what I was wearing.
I'm glad she doesn't remember that.
And somehow, when you came back from Aoyama, you knew that you were in love with some guy and that his name was Light.
Yes.
And yet you yourself have no idea how you came to know his name.
Yeah,
Supernatural.
Tell me, what if Light was Kira? How would it make you feel?
Huh? Oh, that'd be wonderful.
Because Kira killed the
parents.
For punishing the man who murdered my parents.
Yes.
So if I found out that Light was actually Kira, that would be like a bonus for me.
So L's probably losing his mind right now.
It's Kira, though. I mean, wouldn't you be afraid? What if he tried to kill you?
He wouldn't be scary at all. I'm a supporter of Kira, so if I found out my Light
She
was
really just said that in front of the police.
I think of how I could be helpful.
But I'm
Look
pretty
at their
Kira
faces.
doesn't need your help.
They're so irritated.
Based on what you just told me, there can be no mistake that you are the second Kira. But you made it so painfully obvious that I don't really want to believe it.
It's not believable because I'm not the second Kira, okay?
For the time being, you'll remain under surveillance. From now on, for all private and work-related affairs, Mr. Matsuda will be accompanying you as your new manager, Matsui.
Lucky guy.
Oh, you can't be serious.
Oh, come on, what's wrong with me, Misa? Is it the tie?
Would you cut it out with
He's
all this
taking the
dating,
charge.
kissing, and Misa talk already? This is the Kira investigation. Stop messing around.
I don't blame him.
just figured out what the problem is.
He needs some
Misa
fresh air.
Amane, it's time for you to go to your room. Out you go.
Don't you! Hey, Light, let's go on a date, even if it is the three of us.
How does she have so much energy?
I kind of like her.
So, Light, are you serious about her?
No way. It's completely one-sided.
Then could you at least pretend to be serious for the sake of the investigation? There are two things I know about Amani for sure. One, that she's involved in this, and two, that she's in love with you.
You want me to become intimate with her to gather information about the second Kira?
That's weird.
In front of him.
Yes, I think you could do it without arousing her suspicions, and Amani would definitely be a valuable source of information for us. Not to mention, this is the main reason why I agreed to release the two of you.
As much as I want to help you, and as important as the Kira case is to me, I can't manipulate a woman's feelings like that. To me, exploiting another person's feelings for personal gain is unforgivable, and I won't allow myself to stoop that low.
He has a strong sense of justice.
There's something wrong with this picture. It's as if he's a different person now. Is it possible that this is an act? If this is genuine, it not only implies that Amane was being controlled by Kira, but Light Yagami too. I suppose you're right after all. However, considering Misa will have a lot of contact with the public, it would be helpful if you could make sure she doesn't leak information.
By the way, do you think we could come up with some kind of alternative to this system of moving from hotel to hotel every few days?
Yes. In fact, I had that very same thought some time ago, and so I arranged for a facility to be built.
Built? Endless budget.
It's no surprise that he's very wealthy.
23 floors
Holy
above
shit.
ground and 2 below.
That's amazing.
Ideally, I want all of us to spend as much time here as possible. If the investigation team grows, we can accommodate up to 60 people. Nisa shouldn't have any complaints, since she'll have her own floor.
She got the penthouse.
Where did you find the finances to build this thing?
As you can see, it is my intention to solve this case no matter what it takes. That's how it is.
I'm
So
sorry,
he didn't
but
answer
how
the
is that an
question?
answer?
No, he's right. The mass killings are bad enough already, but personally, I will never forgive Kira for putting my dad and I through this. I want to solve this no matter what it takes.
If you're serious about that, you should try to get close to Misa and find out about the second.
I can't. That goes against my principles.
Ryuzaki, Chief Yagami, Light, let's get out of here and bring Kira to justice. I couldn't help but notice you missed my name.
They excluded him.
Okay,
Man.
I want to find out more about the new Kira so badly.
I do too, but I want to know more about Light's plan.
We're all here to further the growth of the Yotsuba group by reducing competition. Who is going to die?
This may be irrelevant, but I have to wonder what prompted Kira to start killing business people in addition to the usual criminals and such.
This is the most advantageous course of action for Kira.
He's basically started a killing service, Higuchi.
He
Despite
did.
the fact that we're all relatively young, all of us are now frontrunners to become Yotsuba's next CEO.
Oh, Mr. Sakio over here.
Not to mention, our salaries have virtually eclipsed those of the other employees in the company.
It's unlikely he would choose to back a particular company, no matter how you look at it. One of the people in this room has to be Kira.
Oh, I think it's the bald guy with the glasses.
So, back to business. Does anyone have a proposal? Who should we have Kira eliminate this week, gentlemen?
The reason I say that is because in the first scene when he was writing down, I feel like we saw
Disgusting creatures.
Rem is right. We saw like the silhouette of the bald guy, I feel like, right?
You thought? I only saw a hand.
I saw his like grin and stuff, but I might be completely wrong, I don't know.
I don't know, there's so much mystery going on right now.
He was also the first one to speak, saying someone's gonna die, so whoever smelt it dealt it.
I agree with that.
Good morning. What's wrong? Did you get hurt?
Oh, this? Kind of. I had a little fight with my wife, and it's just that my daughter's still young, and I'm hardly ever at home as it is, so...
Yes, it's probably best if you sleep at home.
Well, you're gonna be missing out. The rooms in this place are amazing. If I were you, I'd just move the whole family in here.
That's easy for you to say as a bachelor. Where are they?
Oh, they're on a date. Last we checked, all of them were up in Misa's room.
Why do they keep calling her Misa?
Surveillance cameras, huh? Well, since we know Misa has some connection to the second Kira, I guess it does make sense.
The way Ella's sitting.
This is gonna be the lamest date I've ever been on.
No, please, just pretend I'm not even here, okay?
I thought moving here was supposed to help us catch Kira. But since we've been here, you don't seem all that motivated to me.
You're right. Actually, I'm depressed.
Oh.
Truthfully, all this time I thought that you were Kira, and my entire case hinged on that fact. I guess I just can't get past the fact that my deduction was wrong. Although having said that, I'm still suspicious of you. That's why I'm wearing these. And we also know that Kira can control people's actions, which means it's highly likely that Kira was controlling your actions so that I would suspect you. If I assume both you and Misa are being controlled by him, then everything we've observed so far makes a lot more sense to me.
Yeah.
That's what you think. Misa and I were both Kira during the time that we were being controlled, right?
Yes, I don't think I could have been wrong about that. The two of you are Kira.
But they're not. They were being controlled by Kira and his new thought pattern.
When your confinement began, you were Kira. I don't believe it's coincidence that as soon as you were imprisoned, all the killing stopped. But after 2 weeks, criminals actually began dying again. Based on that evidence, I can only conclude that Kira's power passes between people.
That's an interesting idea.
He's kind of onto it.
Yeah, he's right.
But if it's true, it'll be nearly impossible for us to catch Kira.
Yes, that's why I'm overwhelmed. Even if we catch someone under his control, they'll likely lose their powers and any memory of their crimes. So in the end, pursuing them becomes futile.
He needs to find an actual death note.
It's probably better if I just stop trying so hard. By chasing Kira so desperately, we're just putting our lives at risk for nothing. It's just a waste of time.
He's giving up on it.
Ryuzaki.
Oh!
Holy
Someone
crap.
needed to do that!
That's enough. You don't feel like doing anything. Just because your genius deduction was wrong and I'm not Kira?
I meant it would be pointless for us to make a move, so we shouldn't even bother.
If we don't chase Kira, he'll never be caught. Is that what you want? If you were just gonna give up, then why did you involve all those innocent people? What was the point of putting Misa and me behind bars?
I understand.
I understand his rage.
Still, whatever the reason.
Oh!
Ew! His barefoot feet.
Did you expect him to kick like that?
Nope.
It's not my deduction that was wrong. The fact is, I can say that Light Yagami is Kira, and Misa Amane is the second Kira, but it won't be enough to solve the case, and that's why I'm a little depressed. Is that so unreasonable?
So they're gonna fight it out.
It's as if you won't be satisfied unless I am Kira.
You're right. I think I wanted you to be Kira. As I said before, an eye for an eye.
He's gonna kick him again.
Stronger than I look, you know.
Whoa!
Gotta call the room and stop them.
Yes?
He always holds the phone like that.
Ryuzaki, I've got good news. Misa's #1 in 18 Magazine's reader popularity poll.
Oh, I see.
What was that?
Matsuda's acting stupid again.
Time to keep fighting.
Well, that is his specialty.
I can hear you, you know.
What was that about? Okay, it was just to stop the fight, I guess.
It's honestly about time that they fought. There was so much tension.
Ryuzaki, take a close look at this. It can't be coincidence. All of them were prominent Japanese businessmen, CEOs whose companies are leaders in their respective industries. In just over a month, they all died of heart attacks. As expected, there's been a general downturn in the market, with the exception of Yotsuba. In other words, their deaths have worked in Yotsuba's favor.
Pointing
Looking back, there
to...
have been 13 similar deaths in the past 3 months. Based on this, I can only conclude that Kira is supporting Yotsuba.
It does seem like that.
But if what you're saying is true, we can assume that punishing criminals is not this Kira's real intent.
Right. Punishing criminals is a diversion for him. It obscures the fact that he's actually killing people for the benefit of his company. Are you Feeling a bit more motivated now?
I don't know if he is, man. There's always different possibilities in any new information that they find, so I completely understand L's depression.
It's funny, this is starting to feel too easy. Look at all we've done and no one suspects a thing.
Our stock continues to increase, but we've kept it below the radar.
Indeed. Everything appears to be proceeding according to plan.
Not for much longer, guys.
There is one thing that has me concerned. Those 3 we had killed last week. Why did all of them die of heart attacks? I thought we agreed one would be accidental.
The problem was that we named a specific location in Japan. I hear he and his mistress were in Italy at the time. If our request is physically impossible, then Kira will kill that person using his default method, a heart attack. It's just like I was saying last week. If you want it to look believable, request accidental death or disease, and Kira will always find the quickest way to make it happen.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Given Kira's history, the police are probably still focused on the dying criminals. Quite frankly, if someone was able to trace the deaths of these people back to us, then he'd have to be a god. Besides, we've taken precautions.
Here we go.
Hey, Chief, I've got some great news. I'm not even sure how he figured it out, but Light has a theory that Kira is somehow involved with the Yotsuba group.
Yotsuba? That's probably it. Good work. We just spoke with the director, and it seems Kira has offered bribes to a number of politicians. Kira made an offer. As long as the NBA agrees not to pursue him anymore, he won't lay a hand on any politicians.
What the heck?
That's that. The police caved in to him.
No way! It's over?
Mogi and I have already made up our minds on this. Aizawa, Matsuda, if you wish to continue working this case, you'll have to hand in your letter of resignation to the MPA, just as Mogi and I are going to do.
Okay, they're not giving up.
Like it or not, you cannot pursue Kira as a member of the police force anymore. They made it quite clear. If you continue to work with L, you'll be fired. In a few hours, I'm no longer going to be your chief. However, we all have our own lives, so think it over carefully.
Mr. Yagami has put so much of his life into this.
If you want my opinion, you'd be better off as police officers. I was alone when I started this case, and although I'm grateful to all of you for staying with me as long as you have, I know that I can do this by myself. I'll be sure to visit you at the department and bring you Kira's head as a reward for all that you sacrificed.
Dang!
It's just gonna be him and Light.
As long as I'm alive, you won't be working alone. You have my word on that.
That's right. I'll have Light working with me until I catch Kira. But as I said, I think the rest of you should remain as police officers.
But when you first contacted us, you said that you would need the help of the police in order to solve this case.
It was just a part of his plan.
That's because the police as an organization were still hoping to arrest Kira. They weren't bowing to him. Besides, with all due respect, there's a big difference between the help of 2 or 3 civilians and the police as an organization. As you said, the police have made their position clear. They don't want to catch Kira, so let's just leave it at that.
However, we're all personally involved in this. All of us have risked our lives to catch Kira. Doesn't that give us the right to decide whether we stay here or return to the police force?
Then by all means, please make your decision.
How does he tie the knot? I can't do that.
That's some skills.
But Chief, wait. If you quit your job with the police force, you'll be unemployed. Even if we do catch Kira, what are you gonna do after that?
I hadn't really thought of it, but I suppose after we catch Kira, I'll have to dust off my resume.
I'm gonna quit the police and chase Kira too, Chief. And I still have my job as Misa's manager.
That's why he's really staying.
Besides, if I stayed on as a police officer, I'd feel like a total loser.
Think before you open your mouth, Matsuda.
He has a family to think about, man.
Is there any way I could still keep my job and help you in my spare time?
What spare time?
If you remain a police officer, then please don't come back here.
But you know I won't leak any information.
I won't be sharing any of our information. You're free to pursue Kira on your own if you want to, but I don't think it's fair to your families to burden them by giving up your livelihood just to continue this.
That's correct.
Yeah, he should go home to his family.
No one here is going to blame you for quitting.
We all understand why you've got to do this.
But the chief has a family too.
Our situations are completely different.
To leave now after all we've been through. I said I was prepared to die if that's what it took to catch him, and I meant it. I became a detective so I could catch the bad guys, not run away!
He's invested so much into this.
Dude, just go home to your family, man.
Ryuzaki, early on in the investigation, you specifically told me that if a task force member were to lose their job under any circumstances, I should make preparations
to ensure that their family's financial future was secure. I'm a little curious as to why you're withholding this
That's
information.
amazing.
This is not the time or place, Watari.
So all this time we had nothing to worry about? There you go, Aizawa. Isn't that great news?
Ryuzaki, I assume that was some kind of test to determine how committed I was to this task force.
It's not like that, Aizawa.
Aizawa should seriously leave.
No. I was testing you. I wanted to see which one you would choose.
Ryuzaki.
He's gonna choose his family.
If I wasn't sure before, I am now. I was leaning towards going back to the police.
Come on, Aizawa. Don't be so stubborn.
No, I quit. Now I know this for sure. I've always hated Ryuzaki. I hate him and his way of doing things.
So, does he get the money or no?
That's too bad, because I like you, Aizawa.
I also hate the way you've always got to have the last word. You insult me, now you say something like that? That's it. I'm out of here.
Thank you for everything.
He doubled down on it.
Dang. Aizawa was kind of right, though.
So much is happening, man.
I just found another one. A general manager of a bank, Yotsuba's biggest competitor. On September 7th, he slipped and fell on the front steps of his house and died.
September the 7th was a Friday, wasn't it? After going over this again, I noticed something. All the deaths which are beneficial to Yotsuba are concentrated around the weekends. With the first few victims, the time of death appears to have been random. More recently, they all take place between Friday night and Saturday afternoon.
Okay, when everybody's off.
It's a real pattern here.
This is a really important clue, Dad. Nice work.
Well, you know, I can't let myself fall behind you and Ryuzaki. After all, the last thing I want is to be dead weight.
Oh, dead weight? Is Kira someone from Yotsuba? Or is Kira simply using Yotsuba? I haven't figured that out yet, but we'll proceed under the assumption that this is Kira's doing.
He's definitely using Yotsuba.
This is all of the Yotsuba group's employees.
That's a lot of
300,000 people. How
pages.
did you put this together so quickly? That's amazing, Mogi.
He's been incredibly efficient from the start.
Ryuzaki, please tell me, is there anything I can do to help with the investigation besides the manager thing?
So you really want to be useful?
Yes.
Then could you get me another cup of coffee?
He treated him like crap.
Well.
Who are they? Hold on a sec. Who let them in?
Those two are the newest members of the task force.
Okay, what the heck?
The name's Iber. I'm a con man.
I'm Weddy, and I'm a thief by trade.
I like her.
Con man and a thief.
That's right. Iber is a lifelong con man. His unparalleled social skills allow him to befriend and gain the trust of any target. We'll use him for infiltration.
He looks like a Giga Chat to me.
He does.
As for Weddy, she's a thief who specializes in cracking high-end security systems. As proof of that, she was able to enter the building without setting off a single alarm.
Damn, good for her.
You expect us to work with criminals?
Yes, that is correct. Think of them as professionals of the underworld.
I understand. To investigate Yotsuba, we're gonna need the help of people like this. Let's all do our part and make this happen, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not everybody's so happy about it. Rightfully so.
Huh? Daddy?
Huh?
Daddy!
Aww.
Yumi.
I feel bad for him.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be at work right now?
It was sort of a last-minute decision, but they just gave me some time off.
Is a time off a vacation, Daddy?
Yeah, that's right.
Yippee!
From now on, I can have a break every single week. Now I can go with you to the park.
Probably feels so relieved. I want to
Maybe
cry for
We
him.
can go to the zoo together, or the amusement park.
He made the right
Aw.
decision, I think.
I think so too. This is so sad.
Mommy, why is Daddy crying?
He loves you.
That's beautiful, man. He gave it his all, and I think the final decision that he made by stepping away was the right thing to do, like you said. But with that being said, what did you think of these two episodes, Madison?
The very first part of the first episode, actually blew my mind when I thought that Light's father was actually gonna kill him and Misa. That act that he put on was so convincing that my heart was racing. And I was pretty glad that he didn't end up killing Light, even though Light is guilty. There's been such an inner conflict that I've experienced since Light and Misa gave up their death notes, because now they appear so innocent, even though I know that they were the Kiras in the very beginning of the show.
On top of all of that, I think we're both very curious to see how Light is going to navigate the circumstances to catch the current Kira, and if Elle is ever going to give up the suspicion about Light and Misa being the actual two Kiras. But anyway, with that all being said, we'll see you guys on the next exciting reaction. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Stay tuned and peace out.
Bye!